Hi. So as we continue to move through these strange, magical, wonderful times, you may be able to hear some fireworks going off. It's the 5th of November here in London, and it's a stark reminder really of how we always have been drawn to light and that explosive power that fire and light has. It's funny, I've changed my setup a little bit with the camera and managed to put the camera in this light that I've got, and what struck me was we want to look at the light much like a moth, and yet when we do, it blinds us. It's too much for us, and so we turn the light down. We turn our own light down because it can feel like it's too much for ourselves, but also others. And so it's just interesting how we're always in this to and fro, particularly if you're on a healing journey or you're into self-growth, personal development. You're always trying to strive to be better, whatever that means. And something Nova really been teaching me, and I'm starting to get a greater awareness of, is there's really no such thing as better. There is simply ways of being and making choices of how we be in the world. Now, obviously we have beliefs. It's obviously better to be healthy than not, of course. But ultimately our choice, what we align to, do we align with being healthy? And if we don't, why don't we? And then what's stopping us? Where's the resistance? Why are we not able to move into a healthy way of being in the world? So often we place importance on the external, on the physical. It's social programming. Well, when I was younger I was fed this or I was fed that. It's not in my routine, it's not in my patterns and my behaviours. But each moment we can make a choice. And so it's curious to me why we make the choices we do. What is that program that's running in the background? And why do we let that take control? Why do we allow ourselves to live so unconsciously? Why don't we move more into a conscious way of being in the world? I don't know. It's curious to me. Yeah, I'm going to have a quick drink and we will call in Nova. Good. We are Nova. We are incredibly grateful to be called to speak. Always. Always it is a blessing to be present within your sphere and within your field, and to, we hope, help illuminate, help elevate, help bring awareness to aspects of yourself, ways of being in yourself, so you may make choices more aligned from your heart. Now, each and every one of you on the planet has free will. And we have mentioned this before, but it is important. You are in control. No one else. You are in the driving seat. No one else. Now, when you're in the driving seat, of course, you may choose to give away your power. You may allow others to take power over you. You may allow them to drive your car. Sure. You may sit in the back seat. Sure. That is a choice. It is your choice how you choose to be in the world. Now, yes, of course, a lot of you are having to change the way you are being because it is outdated. It is limiting you from expressing yourself, your soul, and not allowing you to move into the dreams, realities you wish to create for yourself. And so we say to you this: what is stopping you being you? What is stopping you being true to yourself? What is stopping you from aligning with your heart? Always, almost always, the answer lies in fear. And it is the fear that is the great leveler, the great limitator. Now, you may wish to write a book. You may wish to speak in front of many people in the future. But if you never allow yourself to speak in front of 2, 3, 4, 5 people with any level of confidence, or even the acceptance that you might go up there and, we will say, fall ass over tit, you will find that you are never allowing yourself to move into a place where you can fulfill your dreams. So you are already tripping yourself up before you are able to get to the desired outcome. There is a fear of being humiliated or being, we would say, frozen in place and not able then to have the courage or bravery to move forwards. And this is what we are illuminating for you today, is that it takes courage and bravery to be the light that you are. It takes courage to be seen fully for the light that you are. It takes a great deal for you to become who you are here to be. And all you are here to be is you, in all your majesty, in all your glory, in all your magnificence. Now, it is easier said than done. Of course, we understand. We are not lost on just how much you have to push through, some of you, day to day. For some of you, it is survival each day. For some of you, it is not. But we understand the games the mind can play. We understand the pressures that some of you are under. We understand the tension that you feel in your lives and the difficulties that you experience. And yet each day you still have a choice. You do not have to do the things you believe you do. You do not have to go to work tomorrow. You do not have to live and respond the way that you are. You can make a choice in each moment because each moment is unique. It is its own, and you may choose the other option. You may say no more. You may say, I wish to align myself with my heart. I wish to respond in love and compassion to the man, to the beggar who's asking for change. You may make a more compassionate choice in any moment. If you choose to be compassionate, you can choose the other. That is, of course, your choice. We do not admonish those who wish to live a different way. Now, this will be hard for some of you to understand because morality is so embedded on your planet. But choosing to be selfless or selfish is neither here nor there. They are just choices. Of course, the more compassionate choice sometimes is to give to another, but not if it is at a detriment to yourself, because then all you're doing is taking from yourself and giving that what you may need to another. And so it is critical that you all start getting your houses in order. We hope you understand that we are speaking metaphorically, but you need to get on top of yourself. Who is driving your car? If it's not you, well, we suggest, if you wish, get back in the driver's seat, grab the steering wheel, and decide where you are going. Decide where you wish to be it a day, be it a month, be it a year, be it 7 years. Start creating your life. And you can only do this when you start taking radical responsibility for how you, 1, respond to the external, but 2, how you choose to be. So who are you choosing to be? Are you choosing to live free? Are you choosing to let go of the old patterns, behaviors, and limitations? Or are you surrendering to life, allowing life to sit in the driver's seat and crash you from pillar to post, your head bouncing off the dashboard, nose broken, blood strewn across your face, saying, "Why me? Poor me, why?" And that can be your choice. But we would say it would not be a choice that would feel good. Would it be a choice that would feel joyful? We would suggest you make choices that make you feel good, that make you feel alive, that make you feel joyful, that bring passion into your heart. Not choices that bring fear, not choices that allow the continuation of fear. We always wish for you to empower yourself. If we told you that you create your reality, many of you would say, "Ah, yes, I saw that on an Instagram reel. Ah, yes, I understand this," but you don't know it. So many of you do not know it. It's great that there is an awareness of this, but you do not know what it means to create your reality. Because if you did, you would get in that driver's seat, you would start the engine, and you would be going full speed to where it is you wish you could go. Because there is trepidation, there is fears, there are hang-ups. Well, what if I drive in this direction and end up somewhere where I wish not to be? Fear, again, sneaks in, and before you know it, you're in the back seat of the car again, wondering how you got here, wondering where you are, because it's not where you desired to be. Now, it's important we caveat this. One of the greatest ways when you empower yourself, you take the wheel, you say, "I wish to go from A to B. This is where I wish to go in my life." Then the car itself will drive you there. It's not actually you that does the driving. And what we are illuminating you towards is surrender, is to flow. Imagine that car drives itself. Imagine it knows where you need to go. You put it into your maps, and off you go. It is then for you, with awareness, to survey the journey, to surrender to the journey, and to make sure you are keeping an eye on the road. For any speed bumps, any potholes, any burst water mains. Surrender is a key ally that allows you to move with greater ease than furiously holding the steering wheel, swerving from right to left in desperation to get to a desired outcome. We feel this is enough for today. This has been good. The light that you are is coming. It is birthing through you. You would not be sat listening to us if it were not true. But how much of that light that you allow into your life is your choice. You have the power to bring it in. You also have the power to diminish it, to make yourself small, to play the old games, the old stories, and to live that life if you so wish. That's just how much power you have. We are Nova. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you for being aware, for being conscious, for being light, and for making choices from the heart. I find it really interesting how we give our power away, how quickly we do. Sometimes it's not always willingly. Sometimes it's taken. And yet, we have so much power. We can make new choices. We can realign ourselves, bring ourselves back home, into the heart, and ask our heart what it is we wish to create, who we are being, and how can we birth more of our light, bring more of our light through us into our lives. I'll leave it there.